Imagine Apple taking one of its boldest risks ever, bringing back something from the iPhone 4 era, mixing it with futuristic battery tech, and squeezing it all into the thinnest iPhone we've seen in years. Sounds impossible, right? Well, the iPhone 17 Air might just pull it off, and honestly, it could end up being Apple's most talked about iPhone in a decade. Welcome back, viewers. James here. If you love geeking out over leaks and bold design moves, make sure to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. So here's where it gets interesting. Apple is officially retiring the Plus model, and in its place comes the iPhone 17 Air, a phone that's all about being ultra slim, ultra light, and surprisingly different from its siblings. But to protect a phone this thin, Apple is reportedly testing something we haven't seen in 15 years, the bumper case. Yeah, the same design that wrapped only around the edges back in the iPhone 4 days. Back then it was a fix for antenna problems, but this time it might be Apple's way of saying, why no, this thing is razor thin, let's give it style and protection without ruining the feel. And that's just the start. Leaks claim the iPhone 17 Air will pack a shockingly slim battery, just 2.49 millimeters thick. On paper, the 800 mAh capacity looks tiny compared to rivals, but here's the twist: Apple isn't using an ordinary battery. It's a next-gen carbon lithium cell designed to squeeze out more efficiency. Paired with a modified A19 Pro chip under the hood, the Air could actually last longer than you'd expect, even with such a small battery. Imagine Apple turning what looks like a weakness into one of the Air's biggest strengths. Now, let's talk colors. This year, Apple seems to be going for a lineup that screams Air. Classic black, clean white, sleek gold, or starlight, and a brand new sky blue that matches perfectly with the MacBook Air. It's subtle branding magic, and if you've noticed how Apple loves tying product families together, this feels intentional. But the real gem might be the display. Apple is finally giving the Air a promotion panel. Yes, a buttery smooth 128Hz refresh rate on a 6.6-inch screen. That puts it right between the Pro and Pro Max in size, and it's going to make everyday use, from swiping through Instagram to gaming, feel completely different from last year's Plus. Here's another curveball: no SIM card slot. Not in the US only, worldwide. This will be Apple's first Air device that's eSIM only across the globe. For some people that's going to be frustrating, but for Apple it's all part of pushing the future of connectivity. Of course, it's not all sunshine. The iPhone 17 Air is rumored to launch with only a single rear camera, and the price tag will likely land between $899 and $999. For a phone this slim, you're definitely paying for design first and versatility second. Some people will love it, others will roast it. And that's exactly why this phone is shaping up to be so controversial. And we can't forget the nostalgia factor. Between the bumper case throwback, the ultra-thin build, and Apple's history with slim designs like the iPhone 6, the question is, will fans embrace it or worry about Bendgate 2.0? Apple's betting that design will win hearts, but the debate is already heating up. The big day is coming fast. Apple's September event is expected the week of September 8th, with pre-orders right after and launch by the 19th. So in just a matter of weeks, we'll see whether the iPhone 17 Air becomes Apple's sleekest success or one of its boldest gambles. So what do you think? Would you rock a bumper case in 2025? Or do you prefer keeping your iPhone naked to show off the design? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this might just be the most divisive iPhone launch in years.